Hello everyone and welcome back to the homestead. My name is Jack. We are here on our small farm in southwestern New Hampshire. Myself, my wife Jacqueline, and our rugrat Emma's running around somewhere like a crazy child most likely. It is late May here in New Hampshire where we live, and it is time to plant potatoes if you're into that sort of thing. Now last year we planted our potatoes in a raised bed and it worked out all right. However, this year we put a lot more vegetables in our raised beds, and raised bed space is tight. I was talking with my buddies Don from Little Mountain Life and Brian from the Homestead Journey podcast, and Brian recommended growing potatoes in towers made of welded wire and filled with straw and compost. And a couple of our peach trees down over my shoulder there were ready for their welded wire cages to come off this spring. They're big enough where the deer aren't going to do extensive damage on them. So those are pretty much the perfect size to make potato towers out of. So there's nothing special about this. This is just 2x4-inch welded wire that you can get at any farm supply store. This is 5 foot tall. I may end up cutting it down or possibly cutting the bottom so that I can fold it out and actually create a level base. I don't know how stable they're going to be. I don't want them to be piled up super high in some high winds. But I'm just going to put these together. They're already the right size, but we're looking for about a 2 foot across circle of welded wire. I got out the angle grinder and I cut a bunch of slats in there so that I almost have flower petals coming out the bottom, which should make this a little bit more stable. It also shortens it a little bit because it doesn't need to be 5 feet tall. That's really high up. And I left it open on the side. I connected it at the bottom a little bit, but I left it open at the side so that as we go up in levels, we can reach in and put the potato eyes. They've already sprouted, so I don't know what they're called at this point. Slips, potato slips. We can put those potato slips in, arrange them so that they're going to grow out the sides. I also think eventually I'm going to put some stakes in so that this thing won't blow over if we get a stiff wind. I don't think it will, but with those petals at the bottom, the flower petals, I can do that if I want to. First thing you're going to do is add straw. Got it? So the goal here is layer of straw, layer of compost, potatoes around the outside, layer of straw, layer of compost, potatoes around the outside. With each layer of straw, you want to throw kind of a nest shape into it so that it holds the compost in the center. And then that straw going up the sides, it's going to hold moisture in. It's also going to keep the compost from falling out the sides. Gives the whole thing a little bit of structure. Doesn't feel like it's going anywhere.
No, I think it's pretty stable. And once it keeps getting wet, maybe. There you go, grab it. Go ahead, throw it in. Yep.
That's literally it. You're just going to keep stacking straw, compost, potatoes until you run out of potatoes or you get up to the top. We've got 7 layers in there. 6 or 7 layers, I forget exactly. But we've got both our blues and our Kennebecks in there. Now all you've got to do is water this thing once a week. The straw holds onto a bunch of that moisture for you so it doesn't rot your potatoes, but it also doesn't let them dry out in between waterings, which is exactly what you want with potatoes. Hopefully this video helped you out if you're planting potatoes at home. This is a great way to do it if you don't have a ton of space and you need to go vertical with your potatoes. If you like what you saw in today's video, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Otherwise, we hope you're having a great day and thanks for watching. Bye.